this video, I'll be explaining how to set up webinar. And the webinar are like short videos, meetings, conferences that you host within business or an organization. Just like the way we have Zoom, Google Meet, Zendesk, and some other webinar platform like that. And the one benefit of webinar in email marketing is just to onboard people. When you have new subscribers in your CRM or in your business organization, you organize a webinar for them explaining what your business is all about, what your service or product is all about. That is main reason why we have webinar in email marketing. And then so to start, once you click on your tools, come to webinar here, it will bring you here. Now on this tab we have three types of webinar. We have the live webinars, we have the on-demand webinar, and we have the recordings webinar. Now these recordings webinar are pre-recorded, like you might have record yourself whatever you want to, just like the recording I'm doing now. Then I want to pitch it to my followers. I'm going to choose this recording aspect, then upload the video. Then but you can't do that because our account is on free, so we need to upgrade. Same an on-demand webinar also is also a recording webinar, but people can join anytime, anywhere, whether you are online or not. Then we have live webinars. And this live webinar is what we are able to create based on the freemium platform we are using. Now the purpose of webinar, as I said earlier, is to attract new subscribers, keep existing contacts engaged, explaining your business or product. Now you click on create webinar, and then once you click on create webinar, it will ask you what your webinar is all about. Let's say this is our website. They now want to create a webinar for people that are just joining this website, for example. So our title will be Coinbase webinar, for example, for new register. Then basic settings. Now what are the basic settings? Coinbase webinar for new, that's the URL. Now date and time when you want that webinar to be done. You know it is a live webinar. Let's say you are setting up for today. Current time is 11:52 p.m. Let's say you are setting it for 12 o'clock a.m. 12 o'clock a.m. Then what's the duration? The duration, if it is hours, you set it, but let's say it is for 30 minutes. Then what's the lobby message? Lobby message is like a message they will see before they start the meeting. Let's just copy this one as our lobby message. Coinbase is the easiest place to get started. We are onboarding you now, for example. Then thank you page. Now this thank you page means once the webinar is done, where should it take them to? If you have already designed a landing page inside your Getresponse, you choose default Getresponse page. But if you have not, choose page hosted somewhere else. Now let's say after the meeting is done, you want them to go to Coinbase website. You will paste it here. So once the meeting is done, they will automatically go to Coinbase contact. So leave this one, then you click on save these steps. Now we've done our basic settings. Can you see webinar URL, date 12 o'clock a.m. We have 7 minutes now for that meeting to start, and it's 30 minutes. So let me be fast about that. Now registration and subscriptions. Now this is the form address that people will see. This is the list which they will be add. If you have more than one list, I believe you know what list is, where your email addresses are saved or contacts are saved. Now if you have more than one list, it will list them here. Then you select the one you want to use for the webinar. So if you are setting this up for a client, you need to ask that client, which list should I set this webinar for? Now let's say you are setting it for Investor Bulu. Then do you have an autoresponder circle that when people join this list, you want them to be entitled to? If you don't have an autoresponder circle, just put it off. But if you have, press yes, and then you set your day, maybe day 1, but leave it at day 0 for instant delivery. Now registration required, that people need to register before they are able to join this meeting. Send reminders, that is, before the meeting starts, you will get a reminder 5 minutes and a start time before the meeting will start. Apply. Then if you want to set a reminder template, you can choose a reminder template if you like. Then you want it to be password protected, just leave it. If you want it to be password protected, you can click it, enter your password, and remember to copy that password so you can give your subscribers, but don't add password. So all these are what you are going to ask your client. Do you want it to be password protected? So meaning, if you don't know this very well, your client will know that you don't know it, because the question you will ask will let the buyer know that this guy doesn't know what he wants to do for me. So if I'm done, I want to do all these things, I already know these things offered. Okay, do you need password? Do you need a template reminder? Then save this to next step. Now you are done with basic settings, registration and subscription settings. Now the next one is lobby and webinar room appearance. Now you click to exit settings. Now do you want a custom background image? Let's say you have a background image, you want to, let me open this image in a new tab. Let's say you want to use this as a background image. Let me snip it. I want to use this as a background image so people can know that yes, we are actually on Coinbase, blah blah blah. So then you come back to this place, select image, add files, select from computer. Then this is the image, open, add. Then it will be our, this is it to use. Now it will be at the back. Well, you'll see it when we are done. Now save this step. Then you click on create. You are done with our settings. Then you click on create. Now what do you want to do next? Do you want to send an invite? Do you want to create another? Do you want to manage my live webinars? Now you can send an invite, but this Getresponse will not allow you to, because it is free. You can send an invite like email template. Can you see it? You start doing, let's proceed. Message name, this message will appear in your list of messages. It will not be seen by subscriber. Let's say webinar email. Then subject, join Coinbase onboarding Coinbase onboarding webinar now, for example. Then click on next. Then it will ask you to select template you want to use. So I'm just going to choose any template I like, and let's say I'm choosing this template. Then you change whatever you want to change there based on Coinbase. And this is Coinbase webinar for new register at so date. Then sign up now, exclusive, whatever you want to add in it. So this template is just here to guide you to know what you are going to put, but this is the actual thing we needed, just these two. Then click on next. It's going to show one error now. Choose list that you want to send this reminder to. Then click on next. box unreviewed because we did not edit anything there. That's why they are giving us this, because we did not edit anything in that template. So let me just delete this one. I don't need this one. I don't need this one also. Neither do I need this. No, this. I don't need this too. We already have it here. Coinbase webinar. This Coinbase, let me give it color. Okay. So let's see, this is it. Then next step. Okay, it says the message sending has been disabled due to non-payment. Oh, so that's why we won't be able to send reminder. But I've copied the email. Now let me go to incognito tab and look at what our webinar will look like. Now can you see, this is the background image we uploaded the other time. This is it here. Then Coinbase webinar for new register and 23/10/17 at 00 o'clock, mobile pin. So because we choose register in our settings, that's why we are having this. Then full name Olamide Joseph, email address, then register now. Thank you for registering. You have sent the webinar access to Olamide Bless. Now go back to my Gmail to check. So because of some reasons by Getresponse, they're telling us we can't send any message, and that's one of the disadvantages of using freemium this thing. But let's come back to settings here. I want to disable registration required. People don't need to register before they can join. So save this step, then I will save it again. Now our time is passed, so let me change it to 1 o'clock here. Same 30 minutes. So save. Now as it is saved, now it's on upcoming. Now I want to copy you can just copy this link. This is the webinar link. Just copy, then go to your incognito tab again, paste it. Webinar so we're going to join now. Can you see? It doesn't ask us to register and to check our email. Now we have 53 minutes for this meeting to start. Event will start in 53 minutes. Let me now go back to the admin dashboard. This is the admin dashboard. Now you will now come here as admin, join as presenter. Then what is your name? Maybe whatever your name is, Coinbase presenter. Then click on join. Yeah, this is it. Welcome. You allow your camera to record whatever it is. Can you see, this is my camera. You can turn off the camera, you can turn off the voice. Then you click on go live. 3, 2, 1, go. Now your event is live. Now you now come back to incognito tab. Can you see, this is the incognito tab. Organizer, NAT. It's not showing any. This is how it will be for the viewer. Can you see now? Welcome to the event, Coinbase webinar for no register. Now let's go back to the presenter. This is the presenter dashboard. Now you now show your camera. Once your camera is on, they will be able to see you from here also. Can you see Coinbase presenter? Can you see yourself here? This is me here again. Then you come back here again. Now you are mute or mute microphone. Now in this place, This is where you do the settings for whatever you want to set for people to see. This is add AV. This is what AV is, guys. It is very big. Let's go back to this place. Can you see? Because I choose add AV, that's why we're having this. So if you don't need that, you can just close the button. Now you want to add presentation. Maybe you want to present an image to people, like that is to your subscriber. You scroll down, upload. You upload the image you want to present. Now let's say this is the image I want to present. Then you click on upload. And the image has been uploaded. Now all the subscribers will be able to see this image. Now when we go back here again, can you see? They will be seeing this image. So let me do all the settings once and for all, and we'll come back here. Now click on this place again. What do we have? You can add whiteboard. If you want to do it like a whiteboard presentation, you can add whiteboard. And this is the whiteboard. Then your text is here for whatever you want to write. Let's you want to type welcome. You can bold it. You can change size here. Welcome. When you come back here, you'll be able to see welcome. Can you see? Then we have what again? If you don't need this again, you can close it. I've closed whiteboard. Yes. So you can share your screen also. Whatever you do here, your subscribers will be seeing it. You can share YouTube file. You can let me go to YouTube. Okay, this is a YouTube watch. Let me copy this.
Are you a professional looking to immigrate legally to the United States? Today, we're going to talk about one of the best options to apply directly to a
Yeah, the YouTube video. They'll be able to see the YouTube video also. Network issue. Can you see? Whatever you present, they will also be seeing it. So you can close this page to close. You can add survey, question and answer mode, call to action. Now let me explain this call to action. Let's say you want to give someone, you want them to like explore web3 web profiles and claim one for free. Let's say that is what you want to share. Then you type your message here. Ctrl V. Explore and claim one for free. Let's say that is what you want. Then display for how many minutes? Display for, let's say, 1 minute. Then button label, claim now, for example. Then button URL, coinbase dot com. That's where you want it to go. You are not adding image. You can change background color to yellow or blue as per Coinbase. You can change button color to red. Let's say this is what we want them. This is the call to action we want to give them. They want it to display for 1 minute. I click on create. Now as it is, it will be reading time here. They will also be seeing it. Can you see? Explore and claim one for free. 51 seconds, 49 seconds. Once they click claim now, it will bring them to coinbase.com because that is what we set. Now let's go back to the presenter dashboard. It's telling the presenter that one person has clicked and we have 34 seconds again left to go, but one person has clicked. If it is more than one person that click, it will show it here also. Now you can unmute yourself here because it has been asking us to unmute since morning. You can unmute yourself here. You can enable screen sharing here. So understand that now when subscriber chatting. This is where they will
And you can
see.
also send
And you can
message
also
to
send message
subscriber
to
here like, can you
can
hear
you
me?
hear me?
They will also see it
They
and
will also
reply to
see
you
it
if they
and
can
reply
hear
to
you.
you if they can hear you.
So I've
So
explained
I've
contact.
explained
If you want to add live stream also, you can add live
you can
stream.
add live
So
stream.
everything you can do is this webinar, they are here.
They are here. Now
This
this
one is
is
for recording. If you want to record your webinar
called your
session,
webinar
but you
session,
can't
but
record
you
until
can't
you
record
upgrade.
until you
Then
upgrade.
this one is
Now
for
this one is for
network,
network
letting
to
you
let
know
you know
your
your
network
network
quality.
quality.
Then this is
Then
for
this is for
room
room
information,
information,
skills, lock
skills,
room.
lock room.
You want to
You want to
do full
do
screen.
full screen. Can you see?
That is it.
That is it.
Then
Then
once you are done with the
once you are
meeting,
done with the
you
meeting,
click on
you click
exit
on
event.
exit event.
Do you want to
Do you want to
yes?
yes?
Now let's come back
Now
here.
let's come back.
As Coinbase, because the meeting is done, it has automatically load this one for us. Remember we set a thank you page that you should go to coinbase.com. Because this meeting is done, it has already load coinbase.com for us. Now can you see they can hear me? I typed the other time. Once you reply yes, the the presenter will also see it. So that is that about what a webinar is. So if you have any question, you can just let me know in the comment section.